Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Comix Podcast. This is episode 93. I am your host once again. My name is Esteban. I'm going to go ahead and go around each room or each one of our hosts, and they're going to go ahead and say hello. We are currently live on our Twitch as well as our TikTok. So if you guys can, share it, like it. This episode will be up Monday of next week. So if you guys want to go ahead and share it, comments, like it, share it. We love everything that you guys go ahead and do for us. So going around the room, we've got Real Alex Vlogs with us.
What's up, everybody? Glad to be back.
We got Eddie.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
We've got
You mimicked the voice, but it sounded just like that a second ago.
I know. We got Vanessa with us too. And the ringleader, we've got Mob Stash, also Ash, with us. Hey. So again, this is episode 93. We are extremely excited. We're only seven episodes away from hitting 100.
Yeah. I say we fucking, including guest stars, and we just have a fucking 12 ring circle.
Okay.
Ew.
This is like
I'll do the video.
I'm not going to anybody's house.
I'll record.
God, no, we're not doing that.
I'll be the audience applauding you guys.
She'll be filming for us.
You go.
You can put me as
job.
a green screen in the back, like
The green screen in the back.
Hold the lights.
You're gonna be, but that's gonna be holding the boom mic.
The boom mic. Yeah.
Nice.
That's not a boom mic.
I'll do the lighting.
The lighting. That's how pornos start, dude.
Hey, look, if we're gonna do this, we're doing it right.
There we go.
Professional.
All professional status.
Lighting.
So once again, we are Comix. We are the podcast burdened with glorious purpose. So cheers to everyone. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and throw it over to Ash. He's got our drink this week. Dude, what
I
you
do.
doing?
I does. 4 Giants and the Haze of Destiny.
Ooh.
And I'm dripping all over my keyboard. That
You-
fucking sounded horrible.
That orgy got him excited.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
It's an Imperial.
Podcast.
It's very much, as I call it, like a chill. I always gauge it by using it as a chaser or whatever. Like, should probably really have it on its own.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. But I like whiskey too much. So, but it's a very good. I like it so far.
That one's good.
What was that other one? That double hazy. I like that one a little bit better, only because it was.
The Breaking Bud.
Yeah, that one was
That one?
It felt like a normal beer, not like IPA. Like it felt.
Oh yeah, that one was a little lighter. This
Yeah.
one's a little.
You like the rough
hazies-
IPAs?
Hazies are gonna be a little bit more like fruitier, a little bit less bitter, I guess, right?
Pretty aggressive beer right there.
Like,
That's what happens if you drink it. Damn, I pass. I pass.
I don't want any of that action. No, thank you.
I will stick to.
What?
More hop to it.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I thought she was like, that's what happens when you go bar hopping with me. I was like, whoa.
Oh, that too. We can't go. I'm not allowed.
Down.
I don't trust myself bar hopping.
Oh, not down. Not down at all. Not down at all.
I could document it. I'll go to film the whole situation for legal purposes.
What's up to everybody that's joining our TikTok? Cookie Monster 1108 and Jody Robinette. Welcome. So this week we're a little light on some news, but I've got some fun today. There's some stuff that was sent over by some of our followers as far as TikToks were sent over to us, and we just love that stuff, and we like to go ahead and get our own reactions and stuff like that. So I was laughing to a few of them. Some of them I respond back to, some of them you end up seeing on our TikTok, and then I'll end up uploading it on our Instagram and Facebook. But this one was sent by Reina, one of our followers. So I'm only gonna go ahead and play the audio for you guys because obviously TikTok's real audio driven for a lot of stuff. And I want to get everyone's opinion on it because to me I thought that shit was hilarious. So we'll see. It is about a superhero. So let's go ahead and tune in. Let's see. Let me see. Let me raise the volume on this bad boy. Here we go. All right. Here we go.
Start a nerd argument in just one phrase.
Batman wasn't a superhero. He was a rich guy with gadgets, and his main advantage was white privilege.
Start a nerd argument.
So if anybody, I don't know if you guys heard that, but the question was, or the statement was, start a nerd argument with one phrase. And the phrase was, Batman wasn't a superhero. He was a rich boy that had gadgets and his only superpower was white privilege.
Oh, I heard. Did he leave an address?
IPA.
It's his new catchphrase.
Yeah, it's his
You
new
know
catch.
what? If you throw in mental instability in that whole thing, then I will believe it.
It's made me laugh, the memes where the guy's all broken and like Batman caught you fucking smoking weed or whatever, and the guy's all, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, if it was a slow night, he just fucked you up. It's my car, I swear. It's my car, I swear.
Well, let's be-
You seen the one where the dude's in the playground and like he sees a camera and he gets it and it's the newest Batman sliding the little loop-de-loop slide and stuff, and he goes like Justice and he like beats him up.
Yeah,
Like things like that, man. That'd be funny. I feel like Batman in realistic times he probably would, you know.
yeah, I'm
patrolling.
I mean, what do you think, Eddie? Do you think that's a worthy enough statement to start a nerd fight?
To somebody who doesn't know the character, yes.
Mm.
If you know the character, you know 100% that's not true.
Right.
But if you want to antagonize somebody, yes, it'll start a nerd fight for sure.
Like a Marvel fan fucking trying to say that shit.
A Marvel fan, easy.
But, I mean, that comes down to like if you're a Marvel fan, it's like you basically would compare Batman to Iron Man. You know, they're both in that same category as like rich, no parents, you know, a bunch of gadgets. But like, who would be the more, you know, the more humanized version of each other? You know, like who would be the more outrageous and who would be the more, you know, simplistic? Like, who
that
would
would
you
be
choose?
me too. Just Tony Stark being absolutely sarcastic to Bruce Wayne. But you know what I mean? Like Bruce would probably have like all his like EMP fucking shut down Iron Man shit. But like just the sarcasm of both. And fucking Tony Stark is clearly smarter than Bruce Wayne. I never said that, I'm sorry. But
You look up at it. Jesus, I'm sorry.
You get an email from Ben Affleck's lawyer. He goes like, yeah, we need you to retract that statement right now.
fucking Italy right now, fucking thank you TMZ for telling me that. I don't know why I know that, but Italy told me. TMZ told me.
Yeah, I would pay to see a web series of Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne at a bar.
Yeah, just going back and forth.
Just
It would be
the
such
banter
a big
back-
brother.
Just the banter.
It would be a big brother like syndrome. It would be like him, like not trying to make him laugh, just fucking back and forth. You know what I mean? Like he would probably be scanning the room for fucking who's like a fucking whatever, and then he would just, oh, you know what it would be too? It would be the way Tony Stark talked to Thor.
Yeah.
Dost thou, mother, know you stole her drapes? Like things like that. Like,
Yeah,
but
I think the
Fucking
whole
A.
time.
Tony
The
Stark
big-
would have made a fucking badass fucking Batman costume.
oh, for sure.
Imagine what
Like at the
think
end
about
of it, Tony Stark would have been like, "Here, I left you something, or I made you something." You know what I mean?
He's already got the Hulk custom suit.
Yeah.
But some
Imagine-
crazy fucking shit coming out of his back, like wings or whatever. Like, but also
Imagine-
like the Spider-Man, the Iron Spider.
yeah,
That shit was dope.
yeah.
Just imagine
And-
though, like
yeah, go for
like-
that. Sorry.
Batman with repulsor beams and just fucking, just flying around, blasting dudes, left and
Like,
right.
Get in the air and then glide once he has his wings. Man, we gotta
Right.
get Tony on this shit.
I mean, that'd be
And
cool.
he could finally have like the white eyes, like
The
fucking
white eyes, yeah.
yeah.
I
That'd be
saw.
Kinda have the fucking. Do you bleed? You will. Like the fucking metal one.
Oh yeah. I saw on this website called
Pornhub.
no, it wasn't Pornhub. They don't
It's a
have the
very
budget.
popular website.
They don't have the budget for it. I'm telling you right now. It's called do3d.com, and it's pretty much where you would go to find STL files, like 3D printer files. Someone like legit put together a Iron Bat suit that you can print out, like you can scale it to your body type, print out the different pieces, sand it down, paint it, add the electronics and whatnot to it. Shit looks pretty cool, dude. Like,
I'm gonna Google this right now.
yeah, and the file it's not super expensive. I think it's like the file to download the file is like $100 to download the file. But you have to take into consideration is the person that took the time to actually create the file and make all the edits to it and stuff like that. So yeah, it's on do3d.com.
I found one on Pinterest. You know what? If the way I'm seeing it, it's doable.
It's possible.
It's really doable. Like it's Warner Brothers, Marvel, get to it. That
Have you guys
DC
not
versus
seen the
Marvel.
Hellbat costume before?
No, I have not. Oh shit.
That's pretty much the
Ooh.
Batman Iron Man suit.
So
Nice.
Lucius Fox makes all this shit, right?
Sort of. This was actually made with alien technology, but he actually fought Darkseid wearing this.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Did you?
I almost see two. What's the fucking Batman with it came out during Nightfall with the fucking like it was pretty much all metal and he has that fucking Black Panther mask.
Yeah, it's Azrael.
the Azrael costume, right?
Yeah.
Batman 500.
He's got like the big old like golden like neck thing that's on the suit
Yeah.
and shit like that, and he's got like claws and shit. Yeah. So, but going back to that comment or that video that was sent to us was from Reina. So thank you, Reina, for sending that. Ash is a little annoyed by it, but it's okay. He'll get.
No, not at all.
I know. I'm just kidding. This next video.
Eric
was
Draven,
sent-
and we're gonna come to blows, but Batman is
Let's not go there.
Oh, this sounds like an opportunity, folks.
Pretty true.
The next video was sent
remember
over.
fucking sorry bro, I know I've cut you
No,
off
it's
on
okay.
every
It's okay.
moment. Have you ever seen True Blood?
Yes, I've seen a few episodes, not like the whole.
Eric should play fucking Eric Draven. No pun, but
Oh,
the
what's his
fucking
name?
dark ass character? Yeah. Is his brother, right? They're pretty much
Huh?
brothers. Aren't they real life brothers?
Who?
The guy
No.
that played it? No?
No.
Skarsgård?
Their last names are similar in some way. So one is
Oh, okay.
Skarsgård and the other one is Garskars or something. It's similarity, but
Okay.
they're not related. No.
Gotcha. You will see then. Yeah, him.
I thought
I
they
think-
were related.
From what I was, because he did an interview with Jimmy Fallon. He said they weren't related. It's just the names are
They
weird
take,
in a
they
way.
take pictures all the time when they're doing like red carpet because it's like.
Are you? I think he's thinking of Brainiac, because that guy has a. I think there's Sarsgaard and there's Skarsgård.
Could be. We're
You think
talking
they're-
about it and the dude who played the what's the name?
Wasn't it Eric?
Tarzan. Well, did he play Tarzan?
Yeah, Tarzan.
I
Yeah,
think
Tarzan.
those two are brothers.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's what-
those two are brothers. But there's another one who almost has a similar name, but they're not brothers.
Yeah, but he came out in Green Lantern. He played the villain in Green Lantern.
Yeah. And Garden State.
He wasn't really a villain in Garden State.
No, I'm not saying, and he was in Garden State.
Oh, I see.
Well, he did say that. You want to go party after you bury your mother? I was like, fuck, man. Take it easy.
Oh my god, dude.
We should do little cuts up. We should do little. You should turn Ash's IPA into like a meme, man. Just have that as transition points throughout the video. IPA.
It sounds very frat. It sounds like if your frat was IPA. IPA.
What would be the name though? What would it mean?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I piss ass, but that doesn't go right. I piss acid. That sounds better.
Piss acid? Nice.
Nice.
Thanks,
Dad. Nice.
good on you.
Like
real good. Are you proud of that one? Are you proud of that
that's
one?
such a, like when you're telling like dick jokes at the table. Nice.
Real good.
Now your mother left.
You happy? You happy? Did it ruin again.
So this other video was sent to us by Rigo, one of my really good friends.
Rigo.
Podcast. It's a general question that he wanted to ask everyone. So take a listen.
Never going to the dealership again for an oil change. This is wild.
Here comes the question.
It sounds so mute though.
Wash your ass today. Never going to.
Did you guys hear it? No.
I heard it.
So it's a video that cuts, and it's a guy saying that I'm never gonna go to the dealership for an oil change. He pops the hood of his car, he pulls the hood open, and then it cuts to another video, and it's a guy saying, "Did you wash your ass today?" So he wanted to ask us that question.
You want my gun?
So yeah, I thought that was hilarious. No, I don't want your gun.
I like the ones where like either they're shaving your balls. We've been trying to reach you for your
for your warranty.
Those ones are funny. Some of them are fucking really, really like there's a one where a girl's like she gets in the shower with her and starts shaving her and then like just all of a sudden brings it up, but makes it seem like it's gonna be a sexual thing, but it goes into that like fucking really creative, really funny.
People get creative when they're bored.
Yeah. It's quarantine. That's when most of our skits came out.
Yeah, TikTok's a dangerous place.
That's the new generation. Can you believe it? Like
yeah,
there's an actual thing called pandemic babies, man.
Yeah.
Like that's a new category of children is pandemic.
People were so bored. They were so bored that they just started to procreate.
They were like, you know what? Let's become parents. Fuck Monopoly.
On that note, my daughter will be born in December. So there you go.
That is true. I forgot. You have a pandemic baby on the way.
Yeah.
Now, with your daughter being born in December of 2022, is she a post-pandemic baby? Is she a like almost out of the pandemic baby? I mean, what are we talking about here?
I mean, are we still really in a pandemic?
Right. I don't think she counts as a pandemic baby anymore.
Masks and shit, you know?
I think like 2019 to 2021, like the ending of 2021, that's like the pandemic period. Like that's when shit was shut down and we were on lockdown. Any kid born between those like 3 years was considered a pandemic baby. Anybody born after that, I feel like it's maybe post-pandemic, maybe in a way.
Probably post. And our youngest was born in 2019, so he's a pre-pandemic baby.
Pre-pandemic baby, that's right.
So I feel bad for him because it's like he was born and everything went fucking lockdown. You know what I mean? Poor kid hasn't really had like an actual birthday party until like this past year. So I felt bad for the kid, you know. But yeah, it's
take shots with us. Water shots, but he takes shots with us.
Yeah, he takes water shots with us. My youngest takes water shots with us. It was on his birthday where the adults were taking. Yeah, the adults were taking shots. Like we all ended up starting taking shots, you know, tequila, whiskey, and whatnot. And it was still early for him, you know, right before his bedtime. And he's watching us take shots, and he goes, I want one. And I'm looking at him like, want one? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. So I get him a little shot glass. I pour some water in there, and I go, look, this is what you have to do. And I showed him how to, take the shot. Like he's done it forever, dude. Fucking pro, just like cheers, and then takes it down, and then I'm not kidding you. Never told him to slam the glass, but he goes cheers, and then he just slams it on the ground on the table, and I'm like, I need to be worried about the child.
And then I was like, IPH.
And then all of a sudden,
I'm surprised he didn't throw the shot down and be like, another.
Four, yeah.
Speaking of which, fucking
speaking
of,
of,
4, I have to wait for Disney Plus.
it's
What?
only like in a couple weeks, dude. It's
No.
September 8th.
September, is it like September 8th, right?
Yeah, on Disney Plus Day.
But I feel like I'm gonna watch it and be like, fuck, I wish I thought that. I wish I saw it in theaters. But there's those you can see Batman 89 in the fucking at
HBO
that one
Max.
theater. Huh?
Is it HBO Max or something that you can see the
No, but
Batman?
you can see it. They do like midnight showings at where the place where they have the fucking turtle van at the Ralph's across the street. Anyway, they have whenever there's a theme night across the street, they'll have like the Batmobile or whatever the situation is, like, but it'll be at like the Ralph's that's across the street. Like if it's a Scooby-Doo, if they're showing Scooby-Doo at midnight, then they'll have the mystery van across the street.
Where?
Yeah, okay.
Where
I
is
think
this?
I know what you're talking about, because over by where I live, the Point of Hills Mall, that's, if not a lot of people know this, that's where they shot Back to the Future.
Yep.
They ended up
Twin Pine
redoing
Mall,
it
yeah.
and calling it the Twin Pines Mall. And I think it was for its 20th anniversary or something like that. This big group came together and they brought up this giant, like, inflatable projector screen, put it up, and they projected Back to the Future. They ended up bringing like the Dr. Emmett Brown, the truck and stuff like that. They brought that. They brought the DeLorean. So there were a lot of fans out there that were there. And then there was a band that performed there. If you guys don't know, the name of the band was Out of Time, taken after the license plate of DeLorean.
But is it like a Huey Lewis?
Yes.
Tribute?
Yeah.
That's fun.
And all of them are dressed up like Michael J. Fox with the jeans, the puffy
jacket,
vest or
The
jacket.
vest,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they do all that stuff. I think they're coming up to, because when did it come out? It came out in 85? Back to the Future?
believe so.
Yeah, that's some trivia.
85. So we're coming up to,
2025, I think it's like
3 years, right?
is it 30 years in 2025, or is it 40 years in 2025?
I think it's 40 because it's 80, 90,
Yeah.
2000, 215,
Fuck, that
225,
movie's
40 years.
years old.
40 years
I'm the,
old.
fucking, I'm the Matt Damon meme right now.
Yeah.
You're Val Kilmer and Top Gun Maverick just barely holding on.
Wow. Damn.
It was hard to watch.
I saw Val, the documentary, and like when he's watching other people watch him as fucking Doc Holliday, and I was just like, ugh. And it was cool though, because that didn't come out right. The cool part was that they were handing him Batman Forever, like to sign or whatever, because that's some people's favorite Batman. And I was like, all right, that's cool. Like, I don't see Clooney getting it, but at least, and he really could.
Clooney,
That guy was
well,
fucking.
the only
Jim
reason why is, yeah, Clooney came out publicly saying that he hated being Batman. So that's why really no one brings him anything to sign for Batman. You know what I mean?
From Dusk Till Dawn.
I would rather
Yeah.
I would rather bring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mr. Freeze poster than Clooney
Oh,
and
yeah.
Batman poster, you know?
Cool. You better say "stay cool" on my fucking picture.
Right. He's gonna
I
write. He's
can,
gonna
I can
"Hasta
see
la
Ash
vista,
saying
baby."
that.
That's the
Like
wrong movie.
Yeah, I
God
can see
damn it.
Ash giving him the poster, and he writes, "I'll be back" instead of "stay
Oh.
cool."
It would be like Sinead O'Connor just ripping the
This
fucking.
is not the Terminator poster. I can't believe it.
I've only seen it once, and I'm not sure if it was comicbook.com, but they did the Penguin and Mr. Freeze, but him leaning against him like twins.
Oh no.
Fucking cool. And I've only seen it once because I would make that my fucking cover art or whatever. That
would have been a dope team up. Like the Penguin and the Joker. Like imagine like you go to the 80s, right? And you have like a collective of bad guys against Batman, Robin, and Batgirl, you know? And it's like Mr. Freeze, the Joker, Two-Face, you know, like the Penguin, Poison Ivy, all those 1980s like OG Tim Burton characters in one movie. And then for some reason you have all the Batmans. Imagine that, like that kind of movie being made in that time.
You see, when you said that, I had the idea of how cool if DC had their shit together, even Jared Leto's fucking Joker, if the club that him and Harley Quinn was in was the fucking, is it the Ice Club? The
Iceberg Lounge.
Iceberg Lounge. Like, fuck, that could have, if they had their shit together, everything could have connected. Even showing motherfucker, like Marvel, show that motherfucker in the background for 10 seconds, and then all of a sudden, like, some guy on the, like, did you see fucking Penguin in the background, and caught that shit and be like, just take off. Like when we saw fucking Punisher in Spider-Man 2, if that was the proposal.
Right,
like,
right. Him, and like in the background, I seen that. Yeah.
Little fucking same world shit, man.
That'd be cool. Like, think about it. Flashpoint Paradox, but in 1980s Tim Burton. You have Clooney, you have Kilmer, and then you have my dude over there. Just all three of them, you know, smashing away with their Batmobiles and stuff. Just think about like, right, the iconic, like just the way it would have worked, you know.
Smashing, she lost it.
And then to end it all, the last move is IPA.
Well, speaking of DC, and I kind of want to get what everyone feels about this, being with that all these changes that are coming to.
Can I pause it for 2 seconds?
Yeah,
which I have been the whole time. Imagine Keaton responding to George Clooney's fucking bat nipples. Would be amazing. Sorry, Esteban, go ahead. You may proceed.
You had to see the nip.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Nips too. If you're gonna give
Bat
Robin and Batman that nip, give Batgirl too. Make it even, goddammit.
Go Bat nips. I kind of want to get everyone's point, or everyone's what they think of obviously the current state of DC. Obviously, we've been hearing everything that's been going on, everything that's been happening with the drama of movies being canceled, movies being moved, this and that. There has been a move that has taken place by DC, and what ended up happening is Aquaman and Shazam has now been pushed from 2022 to 2023. A lot of people are speculating that the reason why they're doing this is because they are doing reshoots for Aquaman 2 and for Shazam, possibly bringing in maybe Henry Cavill for some shots for Shazam and adding more shots for Ben Affleck in Aquaman 2.
The Rock is really pushing for Henry Cavill. Like he's fucking, like that's fucking vice president if he's trying to make that motherfucker president. Like he's really pushing for him.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a great team up. Like Henry Cavill, Shazam, and Black Adam all in one movie. Like,
yeah, I would see Shazam and fucking Henry Cavill fighting, and Shazam, Zachary Levi being like trying to like be like the peacekeeper, like the little brother, like, hey guys, come on. Like it would just be fucking,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, but it would just be fucking straight death, like Zod level between those two guys.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is just like they've asked Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you know, can Black Adam beat Superman? And his response is, it depends on who Superman is. That's his response. So whether it's Henry Cavill or someone else, or they go hardcore and they bring back Brandon Roth, or it's just completely brand new Superman, who knows? You guys, at this point, because it's being moved, do you guys care anymore?
It's Warner Brothers, man. It's just what they do.
Uh-huh.
At this
It's
point,
sad.
it's kind of just
It's sad.
same shit.
You know, it's sad because I'm being honest with you. Like I'm a Marvel guy, clearly, you know,
Yeah.
and my excitement for this year wasn't Aquaman, wasn't Black Adam. It was Black Panther.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and then with the release of the trailer and who they're bringing in as Namor, it's like it's even more as a Latino. It's like holy hell. So my thing was when they pushed Aquaman to 2023, it made sense because you're getting introduced to a whole new aquatic character that can steal that shine from Aquaman, and pretty much and I think they're both coming out around the same time, maybe like a month apart if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And that's like it comes down to like, you know, you go see both, but let's say both of them are in the theaters at the same time. Like, what's your preference? What's going to be more hit or miss? You know, I think if that was the reason why Warner Brothers pushed it back, it was a smart choice, monetary wise, because they want to profit the best they can with the movies that they have left. You know, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they do the same thing for, you know, the Flashpoint, even if it is going to come out anytime soon or anything. You know, it's scary from a movie lover perspective, because you were promised all these awesome movies and these iconic ideas, and to be like slowly but surely getting them ripped away. You know, it's like when your dad hits you and you run to your mom, you know, or vice versa. It's like you're getting something taken away, so you run to the nearest closest thing to you, which is Marvel. And Marvel's like, hey, we still got all this coming out, and we still, you know, we got you, you know. And it's like they're only like shooting themselves in the foot every time they do things like that, you know.
Two,
Yeah.
they had a year of Michael Keaton. The fucking world was blowing up. You're not going to give it to us. You're going to give us Ben Affleck, and maybe it doesn't work or whatever. And they're just going to be. I get that if they're continuing on with Ben Affleck, fucking good on you. But Flashpoint is the one thing that could have made every fucking thing work. Like, you can't have whatever. Like, we're still gonna get Pattinson in the next whatever the fuck. We're still gonna get whatever. Like, that world's still gonna exist on its own. Fuck, we're gonna have a Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn alongside whatever the fuck they're gonna do with Suicide Squad. Like, we're already accepting that. So stop fucking trying to do shit. Like, stop. Even if you're like, okay, Wonder Woman worked, but this didn't work. But like, that was your chance to kind of fucking. If all these worlds died and one was left standing, like whatever, Darkseid or Zoom or whoever the bad guy is gonna be, you're left in that world with Ben Affleck, Grant Gustin, fucking like all the ones that fucking worked, and it just happens to be, I'm gonna say Earth 13. Let's just call it that. Right? Because there's Flashpoint, there's also fucking Impulse, right, Eddie? Impulse.
There's a lot of speedsters, yes.
Right. Like there's different ways they could fucking make, you know, Flashpoint's just one, and we're just stuck on that. Like we could bring back everything.
I think if DC wanted to like rebrand and kind of regroup, Flashpoint would be the beginning of it, and it'll be a great movie to like be like, hey, everything you saw before, scrap it. We're gonna start fresh. This is the movie that's gonna set us on that new path. You know?
And that's pretty much what DC has said, is that the Flash film is going to be a massive reboot for the entire universe. That they are planning on recasting actors and starting fresh. So essentially, what DC Comics did for the New 52 is what DC or Warner Brothers Studios is going to do for the DC Cinematic Universe.
But instead of having one Kevin Feige, have 3 Kevin Feige's for each different world. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just an only Gotham world. And this is your Joker. This is your whatever. Like, just stop trying to be fucking Marvel. Just let them have their one. That's the way you can be different. Yeah, sorry.
Right. It's like, it's sad that like the side projects are getting more traction than the main projects. You know, like Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker was I enjoyed the hell out of it. Robert Pattinson's Batman, you know, people might be skeptical about it. I liked it, you know. And like these outside directors and producers are creating their own stuff, because I feel like sometimes like, well, DC's not giving us what we want here. Let me make my own version of it, or like, you know, let me put it out there. So what do you guys think? A lot of people are like gravitating stuff like that. Now Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn and the Joker 2 with Joaquin Phoenix. That to me sounds exciting. I don't know if she does. I swear to God, if she does the Gucci voice, I'm gonna quit. But anyways, like it's things like, you know, it's these ideas from these outsourced directors and producers that's what's keeping the DC name kind of afloat in a way, or at least relevant at times, you know. And it's pretty sad, if I'm being honest. It's pretty sad as a comic book lover, because you want that mix from year to year, you know, like you don't want just a whole lot of Marvel. You want like Marvel, DC, a little bit of side movies here and there, and then you get the blend in, you know. Because if you get a lot, you start forgetting, oh, well, this exists too, you know. And I get it why people do what they do, but it's like you got to start putting yourselves in the shoes of the viewer and stop, you know, listening to all these like directors and producers that think like, oh, well, this is gonna make more money, we're gonna beat Marvel. It's like, no, screw Marvel and let's do our own thing and make it the best we can do, you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that because you know the Joker 2 is going to be partially a musical. You know that, right?
Yeah, I heard
Is
that.
it a fucking musical?
Yeah.
I
Because Lady Gaga's in it, right?
Yeah, that's why.
they're gonna bring Bradley Cooper as a dead zombie singing, "Sha-la-la-la-la."
So
Look, that's what we've come to nowadays.
I mean,
Yeah.
They have so much potential, but they're fucking shit up.
If you do something dark,
I can't do, you can't do a musical after that.
Give me Sweeney Todd vibes, and I'll watch it.
Not even then. Not even then.
I have Sweeney Todd and I've only watched it once.
But that's its own like genre, you know, like.
But like I'm talking about in terms of like the actual like the horror, the music. If you're gonna make it a musical, make it what it is. Don't like try to do something that it's not, you know?
Yeah. And
like even Scrubs or something. Sorry, Steph, I know you're the host. Even Scrubs or something. Every Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the TV show. Somebody figured out that one episode of a musical, and I don't know if they saw Glee, I don't know what the fuck, where this came from, but every season of something, not every season, excuse me. There's at least one episode of something where they make the musical episode. Drew Carey had a musical episode. Like, what is happening?
Supernatural had a music episode.
Like, but what? Like, they just have a musical.
They had
episode.
an animated one too.
No.
Like it's like a full-on animated. So yeah, a full-on animated episode.
I would do that. Little Shop of Horrors. That one.
Oh yeah.
That's a musical.
Hell yeah.
Not see
I believe at one point I think Game of Thrones was trying to do a musical episode, but you know people were like, no,
don't lie, bro. Don't start.
That would have ruined it.
No.
Yeah. It's like I love Disney. I can't stand the singing it. It just gets to me. Like I can't do it.
But at least there's still a story, and then all of a sudden, I just can't wait to be a kid.
Yeah,
like,
you see, and that fucking drives me crazy.
Like, when it's like, oh, you like candy? Let me tell you all about it. And they stare at the fucking audience, and I'm just like, I fucking hate everything about this.
Yeah,
that's
exactly it. That's exactly it.
For us people that have kids, Disney is you know.
Absolutely. And it's because the soundtrack's gonna make it's double the money.
You have no idea how much Encanto lives in my world, in my life, day to day.
Yeah.
Every single song.
Only seen it I've seen it 4 times at Esteban's house, and I'm not like I've never finished it. It's always like this part to this part, this part to this part, and every time I'm like, so the house lives, so the house is alive, and he re-explains it every single time.
Yeah.
You want to know the funniest thing is? I always end up in the part where she finds Bruno and she chases him through the back of the house, and that's it. After that, I blank out. Like I forget it.
Oh, hey, what's up, Alejandra? And she says we don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about Wish. Which Gilbert introduced me to that song, but because he said, "Tell Alexa not to. We don't talk about Bruno."
Alexa,
And I looked
ignore,
at
ignore,
Diana. I was
ignore.
like, "What am I saying? It's a song. Oh, okay. We don't talk about Bruno." And then he started singing it, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Listen to the metal version of it. It'll make you smile.
It's pretty dope.
It is.
There's a metal version of fucking Kate
We
Bush's.
don't talk about Bruno.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard that one too.
It's fucking
good.
really good.
Yeah, it is.
It sucks that like, oh yeah, by the way, the song from the 80s is really good. Remember it.
Which one?
Kate Bush is running up the hill. But Placebo, I like Placebo's better, but we'll move along.
There's a band called the Geek Factory that makes punk rock versions of different songs. So a lot of them are Disney and stuff like that. And they've done punk rock version of the intro of the 90s. Huh?
Fuck, I'm not meaning to interrupt you. Are they on Spotify?
Probably.
Or on whatever? Okay.
Probably.
The Geek Factory?
Yeah, the Geek Factory. And they cover like I said, they cover a lot of like 80s cartoon theme songs. So they have Thundercats on there, they have Transformers on there, they have
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles. Oh, the Ninja Turtle one's actually really good. Yeah, Ninja Turtle one's No. They've only really covered the ones that actually have lyrics to it.
See, that's 90s though, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Eddie.
Sorry.
You're wrong. Why are you mad?
Do they have DuckTales? Do they cover DuckTales?
Yeah, I think so.
That was 87.
Still counts.
I think they do. I think they do cover DuckTales. There's this other guy on TikTok that does metal versions of Disney songs also.
Yeah,
So-
the fucking metalhead guy with the fucking long hair, and he fucking dude, that was really before. That's yeah. Sorry,
Are you
I'm
thinking of
as I'm
E-Rock?
talking, but I'm remembering that guy that fucking does the metal versions of those songs. He has long hair, and he was like one of the OGs, right? Making those videos.
Yeah, he covered the one song from Lion King, Be Prepared. That was fucking sick, dude. That one was really good. He also covered the Mulan song, Make a Man Out of You. That one's actually pretty good too.
Is he the same guy that he does like 10 songs, but they all go into each other?
I don't remember.
Singing in front of that spit mic.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, to be honest. You know, but yeah, I can't remember.
Where you want to go? I keep fucking stopping you. I'm sorry.
I know, it's okay.
Pave the road, homie.
It's a daily thing. I know.
IPA.
IPA. On that
Now
note,
I gotta be a wrestler.
what?
Is it Dan Vasc?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, probably. On that note, who's seen The Boys? The TV show.
I've seen
I've
parts
seen
of
only
it.
season 1.
You've seen season 1?
First one.
Okay. You guys got to get caught up because season 3 was really, really good. And season 4 just started filming, and they've actually locked in Jeffrey Dean Morgan to be coming into The Boys season 4.
Now, what? No, that's interesting. I like that. He's gonna be what, Homelander's dad or what?
I don't know. No, I don't know, because Soldier Boy's Homelander's dad.
That's a spoiler.
Oh well.
I don't remember.
There it is.
I thought
There
it
it
was
is.
canon.
Season 3. Done. Season 3.
I
Done.
just saved you guys. You guys don't have to watch season 3.
But he does say, I'm ready for some tights. So he's gonna be something.
Yeah, he's gonna be something. So that's pretty exciting. I'm excited for that. That was
It's the
like
last season
massive.
of Walking
Like,
Dead too. So
He plays a
right,
comedian.
so that's
He comes in as a comedian.
It's
like,
this
guess
isn't
what?
his first, like, this isn't his first like rodeo for superheroes. So like he was the comedian. He played Thomas Wayne, but again, I would really like to have seen him in Flashpoint to play Batman.
Oh God, yes.
with
I
the
think
cigar.
that would be- yeah, with the cigar and
I
everything.
just want to see him pull out that 1911 and just.
Yeah.
And
PA.
if we were smart, there was that one. What's that comic where we see the little happy face in the Batcave?
It's
Right?
it's
So we
Doomsday-
could have
Doomsday
even
Clock,
seen them
if I'm not
together.
mistaken. I think it's called Doomsday Clock.
But I'm saying we could have even seen them as two different characters with the same actor.
Right. Why are you yelling at me? Stop yelling at me.
Because it's fucking DC just like it's fucking up.
Well, you make it seem like it's my fucking fault.
It is.
You have the finger on the button, Esteban. This is on you. You're the host. You're the host.
Have you guys seen the movie? I'm gonna hit you guys with some movie trivia or
Finally.
no. Finally, shut up. Who has seen the movie Now You See Me?
The first one. I haven't seen
The
the second
first one.
Seen both. I've seen both.
You've seen both? You saw the first one?
Yes.
Okay. So you know the scene with Isla Fisher? If you guys don't know who Isla Fisher is, she's actually married to Sacha Baron Cohen.
Love that couple.
She came out in Wedding Crashers. She was the real crazy one that was all over Vince Vaughn
I find
in
you.
the film. Yeah, I'll find
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know the scene where she's in the tank of water?
Yes.
She almost drowned.
Yeah, she did that. That was like actual her, like practical effects. Yeah.
So her panicking on film, that was her almost drowning.
Yeah, that was real. And she actually allowed them to keep it on there. She's like, yeah, put it on there, put it on there.
Yeah. So she almost drowned.
That's crazy.
They couldn't find the key.
And I think they there was a little lever, like a little safety lever there that she was supposed to pull just in case the key was, and she pushed herself up, but said she said she was like focused on panicking that she forgot the little lever was there, and they had to cut and actually pull her out. She almost died. She almost died making that
Yeah,
movie.
she almost died. Who remembers The Sound of Music?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you know the beginning where Julie Andrews is running up the field and it's the wide open shot and that circles around her and you get the title, The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
So that was shot with a helicopter. The helicopter was so close to Julie Andrews that every time it flew by her, the gust of wind that was coming off of the propellers was so strong that it would kept blowing her head into a puddle of mud.
Ooh.
Take that, bitch.
I think
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that was a live look at the pilot as he was flying. He's like, IPA, IPA.
he's just on that one of those little rope ladders, just like he's coming in for he has the music.
And
There's
so
not
the-
a musical. I'm out.
yeah. Speaking of musical, for the Joker, the first Joker, Joaquin Phoenix actually lost 52 pounds to go ahead and get the Arthur Fleck look.
Yeah, him and what's his name?
Bell?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Christian Bale are really great method actors. These guys are. Have you seen them in The Machinist?
Oh, bro.
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
And then this is the crazy thing though. He shot the Machinist before he shot Batman Begins.
Mhm.
So he put on so much weight. He lost a bunch of weight. I think he shot a movie and then he shot the Machinist. And then he had I think he had like 6 months to bulk up and everything
Bulk
to
up.
shoot Batman Begins. And then he shot Vice,
Mhm.
where he got really fat, like legit fat. And then he
Yeah.
slimmed down again to shoot Dark Knight Rises, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or was it before? Yeah, like this guy back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, it's real dangerous, obviously, for the dramatic weight loss and the weight gain. So anyone that's trying to get fit, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't die.
Just stay fat. Just stay fat and happy.
Yeah,
It's okay.
who cares? Who
Let
cares?
let your people worry about how they're gonna put you in the ground. You just fucking
Yeah.
enjoy your life. Man.
Did
That's
you
why
guys
all my
know-
friends are fucking buff.
What are your what are your requirements to be my friend? You have to be able to lift 200 to 300 pounds now.
Yeah.
Now lift. You got to be able to fucking dirty dancing me.
Dirty.
Oh, dude, kill me.
No,
You guys
no.
remember the movie Shrek?
Shrek?
Yeah.
Of course.
Did you know that Mike Myers wasn't originally supposed to be Shrek?
Chris Farley.
Really?
It was Chris Farley.
Jesus. Now imagine how that would have been.
He recorded
Crikey.
the majority of his lines before he died.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that fucking the voice of Shrek is basically the dad from So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And this movie made $10 and I love that fucking movie. This fucking other movie made him a fucking millionaire. Trilogy.
So
Because he
you
sold
guys
it
know
to
you
kids.
guys know that Creed 3 is coming out. It's currently filming right now.
Yes.
Okay.
But I believe Sylvester Stallone is not part of it.
No, I don't think he is. No. Jonathan Majors is in it. He's playing the main villain, and right now it looks like the synopsis is because Creed grew up, or Adonis Creed grew up in like a boarding home after Apollo died. He grew, and then he had a best friend in that boarding home. And they kind of go, it's kind of like a whole best friends versus best friend type thing.
Okay.
You know,
And it happens to be Mr. T's son.
no, he's
Oh.
not. He's actually not supposed to be Mr. T's son.
Okay.
So yeah,
Maybe
Very Cobra Kai. That's very Cobra Kai.
yeah, he's not supposed to be Mr. T's son, but they're supposed to know each other from when they were kids. So it's like best friend versus best friend type thing. Like if Ash and Andy Dandy Pants ended up going into the ring and fighting,
That would be the biggest slap fight you've ever seen.
bro, I
It
would
was
pay
Corey or Jerry.
money to see that.
Like you're like screw
I think
Canelo.
I could
Triple
never
G.
fucking do that to him.
I want to see that.
I want to see Andy Dandy Pants and Ash fight in a ring.
I don't think.
Luchadores.
With one glove and one hand tied behind their back.
Oh,
Ow, dick! That fucking hurt you. Fucking. That's what it would be the whole time.
yeah.
Oh, you want to go? Oh, you want?
A lot of giggling.
IPA. IPA.
There'd be a whole lot of giggling.
Yeah.
There would be a lot of giggling.
At this point, it's like
Laugh, and it would be like, I can't take it seriously.
it's like one hand holding a microphone, the other hand with the boxing gloves. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
There'd be too many like, okay, like if it's really like fuck you, we're never gonna be fucking friends, then that's different than no fuck you. Like clearly Esteban, I'd go for your fucking knees. Sorry, bro. If we were ever to like really fucking be, it's just because we through friendship, I know that's a weak spot, right? So I would never do that, and I would get fucking, I'd be the Leonardo DiCaprio against the fucking bear. But I have to go for your fucking knee if it has to be, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Fucking asshole.
I have to survive.
That bear
I have to
still There's still a petition to give the bear an Oscar nod. You know that, right?
He did half the acting.
Fucking Leonardo DiCaprio took a beating on camera and he got an award. That's bullshit. What about the bear?
What about the
The bear. They should show the bear clap, you know, like
Right?
Like,
Hey, the
he
bear guy
lost.
with a little tear. And they just, brr, brr.
oh.
It's all growling and
Showed him
shit.
like Joey and friends all angry, and then the camera.
Hey, at the end of the day, you see Johnny Carver talking, they pan to the audience, you see the bear walking away.
Pulling his girlfriend along, like, come, let's go.
I told you I didn't want to
Hey,
come.
it's Goldilocks. It's
Oh,
Goldilocks.
nice. Continuity. You're already better than everything you just said right now. Already better than DC.
Did you guys know that in the first Creed, Michael B. Jordan was actually knocked out a few times? Like was actually punched in the face for reals?
Legit, yes.
Oh, my face.
It was a
Yeah.
random bad guy, right? He just happened to be the champ. No, it wasn't. I keep getting him confused with Dolph Lundgren's son or fucking Ivan Dragov's son.
Yeah.
That guy's a legit boxer, right? Like the guy that you went against first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it.
And speaking of Dolph Lundgren, in Rocky 4, okay, Sylvester Stallone, according to what I'm reading here, it says Sylvester Stallone wanted to make sure that the boxing scenes look so real in Rocky 4 that he instructed Dolph Lundgren to actually hit him. A punch to the chest, okay, left Stallone in the ICU for 9 days.
Still though,
And then he bought the hospital with
grew
the
up
check.
to Rocky. Yeah, Rocky 4 was the shit, man.
It's
I think that was like the best one out of all of them, if I'm not mistaken. Honestly,
it was the best workout montage. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, hard son. And then also like you can't win. And then he gets in the car, and then I'll fucking there's no easy way out. That's still on my workout mix, man. You gotta fucking.
Bro,
one of the best. One of the best.
The push-ups with the barrel with the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
Dragon
And then he does it again on the fucking mountain.
on the mountain. Yeah.
Motherfucker's getting fucking hydroxy cut or whatever the fuck he's getting in his fucking
Hydroxy.
like whatever he's getting in his fucking veins.
Honestly, I think the most
Steroids.
cringiest moment of any Rocky movie to me would be, I think, is it Rocky 2, where he wins and he goes, "Yo, Adrian, I did it," and he's like, "I love you, I love you," and I'm just like, he's like, "You can't hear you."
Yeah, but there's still that awkward scene of the first one where she goes over to his house and he doesn't want to let her out of the house, and they start making out in front of the door, and it's a weird, like, she wants to leave and he's like, he just grabs her and starts making out, but she wants to leave.
I don't know if she did that whole persona on purpose, or was it just like her being awkward about it, but it was just so well done. You're like,
It came off. You want to see my turtles? Can I leave? You want to see my turtles? Like,
Can I leave?
Can I leave?
I think the best actor of that first movie was Buttkiss, the dog, man. He was like, "Hey, Buttkiss."
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, those movies were entertaining as hell, man. Kudos to you guys know the story of Sylvester Stallone, right?
Yeah.
How the whole Rocky series and everything happened.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's a yesteryear's Goodwill Hunting.
Yeah.
Like whenever they say like they're not gonna fucking accept you, then you fucking write your own shit. Just make sure, like, if they want it, you star in it. Like, but you
Right,
better bank on
exactly.
your fucking self. Just
But you
bank on
better
your
represent
fucking
yourself, right? It's crazy. The dude sold his dog for, I think, was it $500?
Yeah. To get the strip. Yeah.
And then he bought him back for like 5,000 or something.
Mhm.
And he just fucking, I was like, that's crazy. That's awesome. I was like, my dude made it happen. And now he's doing shitty expendable movies like There's No Tomorrow. You know, there's a new one coming out, right?
Yeah. Right
Yeah.
now, his next big thing is an Amazon film called Good Samaritan.
Just that looks interesting.
Yeah, that does look interesting.
I'm not gonna lie. That looks kind of interesting. I've always kind of wanted to see Sylvester Stallone as an action hero. Give me a bootleg Iron Man any day.
He
Iron Man.
even against fucking Van Damme, like he's accepted that he's old and he's doing like the Yagi way of doing it. It's like
Right,
this
right.
way I survive. He's not fucking, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like he's no longer that guy. He's like, I'm gonna survive this barely. Like it's no longer fucking
Barely.
that shit.
I think his last like good action movie was it Rambo Last Blood?
Yeah.
Was it the one like where he's in the barn or something, just fighting everybody off of his ranch?
Yeah.
This is my property. Like, stay off the property line. It's just
Oh my god. You just gave me a great fucking idea. They're gonna steal it. All right, I'll just fucking say it out loud. Mike, fucking Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger as neighbors. But like
comedy,
don't get along.
like
my
Step
God,
Brothers,
that shit would be so
like
funny.
Step Brothers, but they're neighbors.
Yeah, and they both have
That'd be
young
kinda
ass wives. Like just they don't get along, whatever, and then like say for whatever reason, and then like Tom Hardy is the new neighbor, and then they both it's almost like grumpy old men. They don't get along, and then fucking the new guy shows up all buff, and then that's the one thing that makes them get along. Thank
like
you.
It's both of them. It's like there's a movie called Neighbors, right?
Yeah.
With
Yes. But part 2 is when they get along, right?
Right.
Yeah.
To fight off the new one and stuff. And it's like it kind of reminds me of a stepdads with Mark Wahlberg and Will
Yes.
Ferrell.
Same premise, right? Same premise.
Yeah, and then it's like I guess the next one is like John Cena comes in and like these two are all trying to get along, and then the parents come in. Like give me, or like let's say this. Let's say you bring me Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, but they're father-in-laws. And like their kids are trying to get together, but it turns out they were both like they both hated each other.
Yeah,
They both hated each other back in high school, and they were like high school rivals. And it's like, oh shit, like look at you now, you know? It's like our kids are trying to get, and they're trying to like
almost like too like Spider-Man when he gets with fucking Vulture's daughter, but with like if fucking Marissa Tomei were going against Michael Keaton kind of thing. But
now
again,
up the ante that story. They're both like assassins, and their kids are trying to marry each other. they're
pretty much, Alex, we got to write scripts, is what you're saying.
Let me know.
Got it.
We'll start it up. I already got 10 movies in my mind.
Already got fucking
this guy right here. This guy right here.
Just writing shit left and right.
You're like, yeah. Tell me more. Yeah. Set it up. Call DC right now.
Call DC right now, he says. For the last 2 pieces of trivia that I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys before we go into
Desperado. Him and Salma Hayek had a kid, and the kid from fucking Cobra Kai is Desperado's son. That's a whole fucking franchise right there.
No.
But it's
Isn't he gonna be a superhero? Like
no, bro. Okay, no. You're completely like polluting the continuity of that entire series. Did you ever see
don't do
dies? And she had the kid.
They had a daughter.
They had a daughter. All right.
Hey, it's 2022. She like did a transgender transformation. She became a dude, and next you know,
she died in the.
They both died in the movie, dude.
Hey, let's make it happen. Figure it out. Johnny Depp killed a chef for no reason. Anything is possible.
Well, because he makes some bomb ass.
But
it was too good, right? That was too good.
He goes like, "You want me to shoot the cook?" He's like, "No, I'll shoot the cook. My car's parked out back anyways." I was like, "Yes." And the whole and I love Quentin Tarantino for showing us how he shoots the cook. He just walks out, boom, boom, and then just drives and walks away. And it's like, thank you, Quentin, thank you. Yo, put Quentin Tarantino to do a DC movie. That's what I want to watch.
That pretty good.
The strongest character was made into the weakest character because he depended on the little boy because he lost his eyesight.
Right.
and it was still like a way to make him. Oh man, that was fucking beautiful.
Okay,
Great.
now bring that little kid back and make him an assassin.
Maybe that's the little kid that was fucking yes.
Make him an assassin, and then Johnny Depp is still blind, but Johnny Depp taught him his ways, and now he's the new assassin.
Yes.
For the Desperado series. Boom,
It's written.
signed, sealed, delivered. Let's go. Make it a HBO Max exclusive.
In my dumb head, Quentin Tarantino's like, oh, that guy, yeah, Not happening.
He's like, you'll never guess this. I joined this random podcast on TikTok. Now look at me. 26 movies left. Let's go.
That would be sad if that actually ended up happening.
That would be sad.
That'd be really fucking sad.
Hey, Ash goes to the premiere. Quentin Tarantino. IPA. You
Just ideas.
That's all it is. Just like,
we should do a podcast episode where we just shoot ideas and just make it a habit of it. That'd be funny. We'll call it the what if or imagine this.
Oh, I like it.
why are you trying to break up the podcast? God damn it.
Yes.
It's like, this is all part of the plan.
Hey,
It's
next
a
thing you know,
coup.
there's a background episode. Join my new podcast.
All right. On that note, I got one more piece of trivia for you guys. Everybody remember Home Alone?
Yes.
The first one?
Yes. He broke his nose.
Right. Who?
Go for it.
Okay.
I'm trying to
So
guess your trivia.
you remember the picture where Kevin goes through Buzz's stuff and he
Yeah.
goes,
The producers.
he goes, Buzz, your girlfriend, Wolf. What?
It's the producer's son with a wig.
It's the director's son with the wig.
Director's son with a wig. It's not okay. Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know, bro. I'm
It
sorry.
is?
I look at trivia shit all fucking every week. I'm so sorry.
He's not sorry.
Hey,
You can't have nice things.
Look,
This is-
I should be like, I am Groot.
Look at Esteban. Esteban is
I'm
like
saying
is
IPA different
contemplating
ways.
There you go. This will cheer you up.
killing you in 20,000
Nice.
ways.
Yeah, that's it. Doomsday clock.
Oh my god, that's
That's why we can't
crazy.
have
I still
Sorry.
can't believe that the kid from Succession is Macaulay Culkin's brother,
Yeah, man.
and that's the little kid. That's the little
Fuller.
kid who peed his bed.
Fuller. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Right.
Fuller.
I fucking loved him. I loved him in Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah.
To me, that was my introduction to that character, that person, right?
Right.
And him in Succession is like you took that character from for Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and you brought him over to a rich family. It's like, to me, like I feel like, I don't know, it's the same character to me, if I'm being honest. But it's so well written, you know.
It's true.
But, like,
guys.
I'm excited for the new season coming up this year or next year.
Yeah, Succession is fucking huge for me.
Yo,
And
you
what's
guys
weird-
watch
We were
Yellowstone?
talking about that shit for like
I haven't seen
5
Yellowstone
episodes.
yet, but it is on the to-do list.
Watch it. Watch
Yeah.
it. The new season's already filming. It's gonna come out in November. Watch it.
Yeah.
Best ending, season 3.
Okay.
To me, season 3 is the best fucking ending.
All right.
Cliffhanger galore.
Okay. All right. That's the one that my wife wants to watch. So I'll probably end up watching it.
It's on Peacock right now. Seasons 1 through 4 is on
Peacock or
Peacock.
Paramount Plus?
Huh?
what are we talking about?
Is it Peacock or Paramount Plus?
So the new one's coming out on Paramount Plus, but I saw the first 4 seasons on Peacock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's available on Peacock. If you have Peacock, watch it on Peacock. I'm not sure if it's on Paramount Plus. I personally don't have Paramount Plus.
All right.
What are we talking about? Succession still or
Yellowstone.
Gorilla Stone?
Yellowstone.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
My
Succession's
answer-
on
Yellowstone in the first episode, and fucking the guy from Fast and Furious 2 is boning some chick, and I was like, and this is weird.
Yo,
But,
I'll tell you
like,
this.
it was-
I'll tell you this. So his character is the shit.
Yes, everybody loves him.
His
Absolutely.
character is the shit, and I stand by it. I stand by him. He sucks as a Puerto Rican or Dominican drug lord, but he's great as a cowboy. I'll tell you that right now. I approve.
He was in Good Will Hunting. Everything comes full circle.
6 Degrees of Matt Damon.
Yo, Kevin Costner, man. My hat off to that man. He continues to surprise me.
Another game idea. Thank you, Esteban.
You're welcome. 6
Name two
Degrees.
actors and make them in the
Connect
same movie.
somehow.
Boom.
Thievery.
Thank you so fucking much.
You're welcome.
Much.
Have you guys ever read the book Ready Player One or Ready Player Two? Or heard the audios or anything?
I've read the book Ready Player One, and I've seen the movie.
I've only seen the movie.
So I'm currently reading Ready Player Two. And that movie is like a huge John Hughes love poem.
Yeah.
Like it is John Hughes galore.
Yeah.
There's parts that I enjoy in that book. There's parts where I'm just like, why? You know? But I guess like you had to be in that era, you know? Don't get me wrong, I love John Hughes movies, man. Home Alone.
Yeah.
You said Home Alone. When you said Home Alone, I like that popped into my head. You know, Breakfast Club, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Oh my God.
John Hughes didn't direct Home Alone. It was Chris Columbus that did Home Alone.
No, I know, but he wrote it. He co-produced or wrote it, didn't he?
Yeah, I think it was a co-producer.
Right. Like a lot of his movies are iconic, whether he did a directorial debut or he was part of the movies. But a lot of the movies that he touched are good, are really good movies.
Eddie,
Yes.
make a note.
Of what?
John Hughes Trivia Night.
Like on what
The
notebook?
corner, bitch.
I know.
See,
Like I'm ready here with fucking paper.
He's
Sorry.
like, yes, sir.
Again, I have a game. You guys gave me a game. You guys gave me a whole fucking theme night. It's fucking perfect.
Oh, you know what? I'll just fucking put it on the computer. I don't need to fucking write anything. Here we go.
You guys ever played the sandwich game?
No, I tend to like girls.
Right. Well,
Wow.
that's rock
That's the
paper
one
scissors.
time. The sandwich game. I'm sorry, man.
So it's called Sandwich This, right? But it's basically like you take two movies and you smash them into one, and it's like you create a universe based off these two movies. So it's like if you were to take, for instance, The Breakfast Club, right? A lot of John Hughes movies were technically set in the same timeline, so you could do that. That's like a piece of cake if you really wanted to. All you gotta do is just like put one in the same date and you're already there. But like for instance, let's say you took fucking Expendables and Creed. And the reason why Creed 3, Sylvester Stallone is not in Creed 3, it's because he became a mercenary, you know?
Yeah.
Like fucking, you know? Like you create two worlds with one in a way, and you find a way to make it work.
Make it
Now
work.
you can do that with video games, you can do that with TV shows, you can do that with movies. It's a pretty interesting thing.
Yeah.
So it's another idea.
Well, there you go. Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for Comics Podcast, episode 93. 7 episodes away from 100. Thank you guys
Esteban,
very much for
How long have you been trying to end the show? For a half hour?
20 minutes.
You know I love you.
You know,
I say we push it to 30 more minutes of just us going IPA.
30 more minutes and 2 more shots and I'm useless.
That's an understatement.
Oh boy.
I heard that, Esteban.
Oh, my bad. I thought my
Like,
mic.
I tapped you.
Hot mic.
Well, I'll tell you what, Alex, if we ever hang out, if they're carrying out you, they're definitely carrying out me.
Yeah,
We're gonna
ain't
carry out
carrying
each
you
other.
We're dragging your ass out.
It's going to be fun. No. And then there were 2.
God damn it.
Wah, wah, wah.
Have you guys ever played the game King's Cup? Have you played that one?
King's Cup?
Yeah,
Of course.
Oh my God, hell yeah.
that fucking game, dude. I got
If
King's Cup. I
Never
was
showed
done.
up
I
on
was
the
done after
corner,
that. I was
You
done.
would have known that we have played King's Cup. It's not, it's gonna
be made.
it'll get you drunk.
We should, if we're gonna drink, we gotta do it in style. We should go to this place right by my house. It's called Bar 8082.
Why don't you say it we got to go by my house. That means you have it the easiest.
Well,
gotta go
yeah.
back by my house.
No, what I'm waiting
also the
for,
one that's-
no. What I'm waiting for is for Alex to be like, you guys got to come by this place by my house. It's called my bedroom. There.
My kitchen, so we could all do
There's
shots,
drinks.
bring bottles.
We have
then you guys leave if you want.
we have a taco truck like two blocks down. We can walk it there. It's
Or-
amazing. It's amazing. There's a
What,
downstairs. There's a VIP lounge upstairs, and there's a VIP. You know, there's
What's the music? Just random or? start seeing-
it's by this DJ named Alexa. You guys heard of her? She's the best. She plays everything.
Right. I just got that. I just
Took
got
you a
that.
second, huh?
guys.
It was being serious about it.
Wow.
Oh, dope.
On that note, good night, everybody. This is Comics Podcast.
Good
I
night.
appreciate you guys. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Vanessa, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
93. Tune in next time where we go ahead. We'll see who shows up next time. You know,
I have next week. So I have next week. So if you're available next Thursday, the invitations to you guys. We are going to be playing games because it's my show on Thursday. So we will work out teams. But if you're down next Thursday at 9:00, you guys are invited.
Cool.
I will set the calendar.
all right.
Set the calendar and the time.
I will
All right.
do so.
Good night,
All right,
everybody.
guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, everybody.
Peace.
Bye.
And then